How to make him love you more. Cosmopolitan relationship experts understand there is a science behind relationship and falling in love. Knowing the theories behind love will give you an advantage on the guy front. Sure, there's the laws of attraction to loosely base your thoughts on. But it's the gals that dig a little deeper beneath the surface of love and relationships that have the ultimate power to make him love you more. Body language. Actions do speak louder than words, and when it comes to communication with your man, up to 85% comes from your body language. It's normally the physical draw that gets the conversation going. When it comes to the chemistry, it's the pheromones that certain people are drawn to. Researchers believe this is what makes people want more after the first signs of physical attraction. Use your open body language to make him want you more. Signal to him that you are attuned only to him and open for business. Lean towards him, touch his arm, sneak a kiss in here and there, show him you are physically into him with your body language, and he will love you more. Mirror movements. It's true, we are naturally attracted to people like ourselves. The more you have in common the better, but even more important, you should show him your interest by mirroring him. This doesn't necessarily mean you've got to wear the same clothes as he does. However, you should copy his actions. If he takes a sip of his drink, you should do the same. Use the same words he does later in the conversation, and if he holds his hands a certain way, you should do the same. Show interest in the things he likes. Perhaps he loves hockey and you hate it. That doesn't mean you can't watch a few games with him. Master this and he's gonna love you more. Get close to him. Psychologists scream loud and clear: the closer you are to a guy, the more familiar you'll get with each other, and the more likely are to fall truly, madly, deeply in love. Maybe not quite like that, but you get the picture. The more you are with someone, the more attracted you'll become. When you are in a relationship, your love will only grow the closer you are to each other. Make the time to get near each other often, and it will happen, because the scientist said so. Open up. This is a toughie for many people, but the more emotional information you share with your man, the more he's going to love you. The American Sociological Association found people that shared their secrets more often created that deep connection in a relationship. It's a part of intimacy that heightens the act of love as a whole. The deeper the meaning behind your revelations, the deeper the love connection. Just be careful you don't go overboard and show him you're a complete emotional wreck. That's not going to help you any. Pump up the adrenaline. If you want him to fall more head over heels in love with you, then you've got to get his excitement going. When you are both tapping into your adrenaline store, the emotional connection tightens. For instance, studies show a guy is more sexually aroused with women when they're up high, someone like on a bridge, rather than at home in the bedroom. Cuddling intensifies love. When you first fall for a guy, it's all about lust. A massive release of endorphins and dopamine, a chemical reaction that makes you want each other more. By snuggling with your man, you can create that same intrinsic need that makes him want you and love you more. You will be programmed into his brain, and that's going to make him miss you and love you more. So snuggle up and make it happen. Get happy yourself. When a woman is happy with herself and her life, that's attractive to a man. When you are in love with a man and show him your happy side, that makes him love you more. He will want to be around you more by choice. You will be more interesting to him because you are happy with yourself. Let's say you love dancing. If you do this when you are around him, you're going to make him love it too and love you more. Just by being you and doing the things you love, you are going to snatch his heart a little more. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. Volunteer. When you show a guy that you are a giver and selfless person, he's going to love you more. Taking the time to help others says a lot about you. When you volunteer your time at the local hospital, to help collect donations for cancer, or to feed the homeless at Christmas time, you're showing your guy what a great catch you are. He can't help but love you more for this. Giving is a great trait to have. Something that's definitely worth loving. Eyes only for him. Guys are really insecure when it comes to other guys. If you make a point of showing him you only have eyes for him, he's going to want and love you more. Men like to be reminded they are the only guy, and when you do this in public, it's truly empowering for them. Make sure he knows you are focused only on him and he's sure to love you forever. Don't blame. The last thing you want to do is start questioning your man and blaming him. You can tell him how you feel, but don't point the finger or blame. If he forgot about your date, you can tell him how you feel, just don't lay into him. When he sees this, he will love you more. Don't preach. If your man asks you for your thoughts, that's one thing. However, if you start preaching to him, it will get old fast. Don't tell him how he should feel or what he should say. Let him talk and save your advice for when it's asked, and he will love you more. Random specific acts of kindness. If you want your man to love you more, you should make a point of showing him daily with random acts of kindness, just make sure they are specific. So if he loves grilled cheese sandwiches, make sure you cook that up for lunch. Perhaps he's a movie buff, so grab him a few passes to the theater. If he always has dry lips, make sure he's got chapstick in his pockets when he needs it. And if he loves to have the boys over for hockey, you should make plans on the hockey nights and let him know he should invite them over to hang out. When you are constantly showing your guy that you are missing him in small but personal ways, he's got no choice but to love you more.